Ashish, I'll come first to you. What are your high risk and low risk ideas for viewers today?
See, the first stock on the buy side is going to be SBI Life. We can clearly see the stock had been consolidating for some time in a very broad range. And in today's session, we are seeing a very strong bounce back and a move on the upside. So it seems that post consolidation and contraction in volatility, we should start seeing now a trending move on the upside. The risk is going to be high because it's a short term call and one can create long position in SBI Life, keeping a stop loss of 900, expecting a target of 1000 over short term, and eventually this stock should do and outperform and probably cross 1000 as well if you can hold it from the medium term perspective. The next stock on the buy side is going to be Deepak Nitrate. We have seen some spectacular rise in this stock in the form of third wave, and it has given very strong returns to the investors. Over short term, it formed a very important low near around 1520, 1530 levels. It tried to protect that 2 or 3 times and bounce back from that. So it looks like that level should remain protected, and we should now head much higher from here towards the level of 1760. Over short term, one can use a stop loss in Deepak Nitrate somewhere around 1585 for the target of 1760, and the overall sector is also supporting. So we can clearly see this space has been in the buzz and outperforming, and despite we saw a lot of volatility in the broader market, this stock managed to outperform. So relative outperformance comes here in Deepak Nitrate. The risk is going to be high, so ensure you place a stop loss and expect a target of 1760.
All right, that's a view coming in on the technical side. Sharmila, I'm going to have to request you to give us your view very quickly. What are your high risk and low risk ideas?
So the high risk idea is Voltas, because what I'm expecting is that summer is always a good season for their products, and they seem to have come back to pre-COVID levels in the festival season, and that's likely to continue. The risk, of course, here is that because of the second wave, you may see a little bit of people spending less going ahead for such kind of discretionary products. So that's the only risk, but otherwise Voltas continues to be a good play in that space. And my low risk idea is in fact Dr. Reddy's, because I think that the second wave has meant that we are now sort of coming around to the idea that vaccination is the way to go ahead. And earlier I think that there is resistance given the percentage of people who've gone in for vaccination. So that's going to pick up. And for Dr. Reddy's, obviously the good news is that they are going to roll out Sputnik in June onwards, and going by the pricing against that Covishield has declared, it sort of seems to indicate that if Sputnik comes at the price that is being spoken of now, then there will be good demand for it, and it will mean good benefit for Dr. Reddy's as well. And their overall their basic business is also doing well and will be on a good trajectory going ahead. So Dr. Reddy's would be the low risk idea.